Oh, Titan, what have you gotten yourself into now? More cards. This is a little bit different from what I've opened already, as this is something modern. This is a box of the latest set of the Final Fantasy trading card game, which apparently I've started playing. Uh, Probably not the smartest thing to be doing. Trading card games are, well, they're trading card games. They get pricey. As if I didn't have enough going on with comics. But I've been on this card kick. I watched some openings of this just on YouTube channels, and I really like the art. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. And I really like the art and the styles, and so I watched a lot of that, and to me it seemed to have a good collectability factor. So then I watched a video on how to actually play the game, and I was like, you know what, this seems super approachable and fun. I used to play Magic the Gathering. I played it back when I was in high school, and then played it again later in the early to mid 2000s. And I stopped playing for a number of reasons. But when I saw how this game is played, it seemed very approachable. So the combination of really liking the card content itself, being Final Fantasy, and the game looking like fun. I had previously I bought a couple starter decks just to kind of see what it was about, and I found a play group here in town, and they showed me how to play the game. Like this is, I do actually really like this, so I went ahead and bought a booster box of the current series. So I'm not one to waste potential content, so here we go. So 36 packs. I mean, this is going to be a learning experience for me with this for sure. I from what someone was telling me. Oh, I guess there's a box topper. It's Sonnen from Final Fantasy VII. Okay. That they usually do like a chase for every set. In this the chase, it's like one per 10 cases, so it's like super rare. Not expecting to get it, but yeah. So free card right away. So yeah, I don't know what the order of these packs are. Where the commons are. Let's see, 12 cards per pack. It tells what the set is, and there's 56 common, 36 rare, 24 hero, 14 legend, and 170 premium. I'm not sure what that means. This pack contains 12 cards randomly taken from a total of 130 cards, plus 170 premium cards. Does not include any rule book. This pack might contain 2 identical cards. Okay. But from what I could tell from the person that kind of runs this local group, that it's a really good community. Square Enix themselves supports the game very well. So, I played it. I enjoyed it. It was fun. So we'll see. Again, I do really like the Final Fantasy series. So that on its own, I think is really cool. So let's look. We have commons first, which makes sense. So Rune Fencer, standard unit. So they have sort of your standard generic jobs, but there's also named characters in there. Imitation Despot, Ranger, because yeah, the art is all different types of styles. There's like there's like digital art, where it looks like it's art from, you know, maybe from the game. There's more stylized art like this. There's like chibi art. Chaka. It tells you what game it's from. So this is Final Fantasy 11. I don't know how well you can see that. And that actually is a mechanic. It plays into mechanics, which is really cool. You can get synergies by having cards that are from the same game. But I don't know what good cards here or whatnot. And it was actually these types of cards, like the standard, like, this is just a red mage, that really turned me on to it when I was watching box openings. Billy Bob. And we have a rare foil. So I don't know how this works with, like, do you get a foil every pack? Is it going to be common through whatever? I'm not sure, so I guess we'll kind of learn that together. So Ferris, this is legendary. So the foil was rare, and it goes common, rare, hero, legend is the order. So have I don't know how to do this. Foil, but let's see, commons, foil rares, maybe. And Ferris is a legend from Final Fantasy V. Cool. So I think we have our foil. Then we have, I think you either get a hero or a legend, and then we have our rares, which is kind of like the uncommons, I guess. If you put it in Magic terms, it's like common, uncommon, rare, legendary. So that rare, Iris rare, and Rajin rare. All right, so I think we're going to get one foil per pack. Black Mage. Kolka. I really like these, like, sort of chibi arts. Pictologica. Is that what this is called? Maybe that's style. But I like it. It's very, you know, this is from Final Fantasy X, which didn't look like this, but this is kind of the style of character we saw in the classic Final Fantasies, from the NES and the Super NES. But I really like that. Delusory Dragoon. Nuge, another Pictological. So I guess you could probably build a deck around Pictologica. That's actually kind of cool. Berserker, that's super cool. Laguna from Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, yep. Sid Kramer is a foil common. Squall is a hero. So we have our regular hero pile there. And then Neo rare, Renoa rare, and Charlotta. World of Final Fantasy is another rare. So, man, I have all kinds of things to talk about, or that could be talked about in the comments. One, you know, as always, what do you think about? How do you feel about my card box opening videos in general? If it's something that I keep doing and there's enough of a difference between the viewership between this and the comic stuff, I mean, I guess I could branch it out to another channel, but I don't have huge plans to necessarily have enough content for a whole card channel. For now, I'm just kind of doing it for fun, and just like, I'm opening this box of stuff anyway because I like it. Might as well record it. Waka. Blitzballer. Can you make a Blitzballer deck? That's kind of cool. Delusory Knight. Questus. Leviathan. False Stalwart. Nero. Ooh. A full art Fran Legend foil. That's got to be good. I played one game, and the person I played against had Fran in their deck, and it did crazy stuff. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Garudo Hero. And then we have our rares. Laswell. Ramza. Yes. So one of my other questions is not a card question, but a Final Fantasy question. Do you, talk about Final Fantasy. Do you like Final Fantasy? Do you play it? What are your favorites? My favorites are, I like the world of Ivalice, which started with Final Fantasy Tactics, and then Final Fantasy 12 also took place there. He's a rare. Oops. There's here. And Fujin, which I think I've seen before. I really want to get the remake of Final Fantasy 12 and play that, but I'm already deep into a couple of other RPGs. I can't add another one. Salamander Summon. Lean. Thief. Imitation Despot. Set that there. Kites. Rama. Lisette. And we have a foil Red Mage, who is common. And another legendary. That's cool. Axstar from Brave Exodus. Hein, Rain, and August. I didn't play Brave Exodus. I think it was a mobile game. I also didn't play 11. That was an online game. 14 was online as well. I did play a little bit of that. It was fantastic. Favorite Final Fantasy? I don't know. I do really like 12. But man, I really liked all the 13s. I really liked 9. Feel free to roast me, but I think 7 is really overrated. Shiva? Oh, that's cute. Ashuka? Another Chaka. Machinist. Leo from Crystal Chronicles. Maria. We have a foil Rain, who was a rare. Vanille from 13. Hero. Seraphy. Cloud of Darkness. And Nash. I don't remember much from Crystal Chronicles. I played it when it came out, but that was a hot minute ago. I think I was back on the GameCube. Leafkin, Geomancer, Rune Fencer, Sid Kramer, Afmao, ZG, the Billy Bob, and Nayo, who is a rare, and Lena, who is a legend. Alnaheim, Pain, and Cypher. I really like getting this Fran. I'm really happy about that. because I like. So I said, like, when you build a deck, there's a lot of synergy if you play from the same game. And Final Fantasy 12, I really like that style. I like those characters a lot. Let's see. Go to the ones that I know. I know we've seen Phantasmal Girl. I'm not sure what DEF is. Rama. Eject. Sid Sofar. So rare. Chaos is a hero. Here's a Yuna. Oops. Yuri. And their Cypher. I know coming out, getting re-released or updated or something in February is Final Fantasy Theorhythm, which was originally a 3DS game. It's like a rhythm game. It's like a combination of a rhythm game and RPG Final Fantasy characters. It was really, really cool, but they're coming out with that on Switch, which I'm super excited for. Hashmal. Zell. From 13. Yep. Leo. Lisette. Oh, Kate Sith. That's cool. I mean, it's a common, but it's a cool character. So apparently, I've been pronouncing this wrong my entire life. I thought it was Titus, but I've heard a couple people say Titus. I could have sworn they said Titus in the actual game, though. But hero? Oh, this is... Do I not have any hero... Have we got any hero foils? Just the legendary foil. Tama, Noreen, and another Pain. I don't know what any values of this stuff is. I'm not really getting it for that. Geomancer, just your old regular Dragoon. Polk. But it's also something else that I kind of liked about this game. Oh, look at the little snow. Is, you look at like Magic, and there are cards, even like current cards in the current meta, that are like real expensive. There's no card that's like, according to the guy I was talking with, that's what is S? This is, what's S mean? I thought that means it's from a starter set or something, but that's not in the starter set. I don't know. We'll put it there. Or it's from a starter set. Oh, Lightning. That's cool. Hero. Creel, Poppy, and Cleome. I don't remember what I was talking about. Harkin, Beastmaster, Colcob, Chime, Phantasmal Girl, regular Kate Sith, Chelinka, and Soul from Brave Exodus. That is a foil hero. Ash, cool. Or Final Fantasy 12. Ingrid, Cindy, and Ark from Final Fantasy 3. I think Final Fantasy 3 is the only Final Fantasy I haven't played of like the main series. Because the only way it was made available in the States was, I think, as a DS game, and I just never got it. Something I really like about this, like the backs, it has like a plastic coating on it. It's like just a really quality card. False Stalwart, Berserker, and a Leviathan. Neat. Phasalis. Wait, Phasalis is a hero. I'm mixing this stuff up. I'm doing a really bad job. There we go. Talika, Kalmia, which interesting weapon, and another Iris. Lulu. Let's see, I'm gonna kind of go through these. Most of these we've seen by now. Commons. Melvine is a foil legendary. Cool. And their soul. Got the normal one. Weiss. Riku. And Fong from 13. Sid, Ranger, False Hero, Black Mage, False Steward, Leo, Laguna, and Echidna, Foil Hero, Monster. That's cool art. That looks like the looks like a mono art. Oh, and it has the artist in here. Yeah, a mono. Very cool. Sonon is a legendary. Cool. So we got two. He was foil hero, but this was the box topper. Him in a regular. He's a legendary. That's cool. And then Renoa, Hein, and Fujin. Bushray Knight, another Lulu, Hurricane, Waka, Nuge, Berserker, Jekt, and False Stalwart. Common foil. And Onion Knight. So, hero. Krill, Cleom, and Arc. So in this game, a play set is 3 cards. The most you can have of any one card in a deck is 3. So I'm guessing I'll probably get a play set of commons, maybe. Out of it, I'm getting all these doubles already. Beastmaster, Dryad, Chime, Selfie, Machinus, Kate Sith, Snow, and a Nash foil, which is a rare. You go here. And Chaos Hero. I think it's the second Chaos we've gotten, though. Interesting. Ingrid, August, and Fong. Lean Thief, Geomancer, Shiva, Hulk, ZG, Maria, and Foil Taka, which is a common. Titus and the Titus Hero. Laswell, Seraphy, and Poppy. And something that I would never do this, but when I've opened other boxes of things, I've talked about how I like it when things are made in balance, right? When I buy a box of something, I want to have expectations of what I end up with. Will I get a full set? Will I get, between 2 boxes, am I pretty much guaranteed to get a full set or whatever? Now with trading card games, it's different because you have your different rarities, so you're not going to buy a box of it and get all the legends. But apparently, they do build them. They do pack the cases so that if you were to get a case, you would end up with a full playset of every card. So you're guaranteed to have full playsets of all the commons, rares, heroes, and even legends, which I think is cool. Like you think like if there are people that are really into playing the game and want to be competitive, they want to make sure they have all options. Every set that comes out, if they buy a case, they are guaranteed to have a full play set. They can make any deck. Now that's obviously for very serious players, but it's cool that they did that. And Cindy, which is a rare. Squall is a hero. And Cloud of Darkness, Sid, Sofar, and Rain. So we're not really getting. I'm getting repeat duplicate heroes at this point. So really just care about the foil and the hero. I think that gives me a playset of Casus now at this point. Ahriman, that's cool. Yeah, that's a mono art. Oh, that's a mono art. That might be new. So maybe getting some new rares, but I think we've definitely seen at least most of the rares. Leafkin, Geomancer, Rune Fencer. 2 Rune Fencers. But they're different Rune Fencers. So this is another thing that's in this, which is actually kind of cool. You can have the same name, but they are actually different cards, and they can potentially synergize with each other. Red Mage, Snow, and Beastmaster, which is a common, and Ultimisia is a hero. But I'm not sure. Meath, that's new. I'm not sure what the guarantee is as far as like your legendary foils or your full art foils. I don't know what the guarantee is, if there is a guarantee. It might just be one. That might be it. Polka Questus. Nero, that actually might be a new common. Leo is a common. Krista, that's new hero. Marine, Rajan, and Ramza. Zell foil. Common. Bart's hero, cool, more mono art. Other Yuna, Nio, and Charlotta. Weiss, who is a rare. A little lightning, a legendary lightning. Cool. Oh, we got 2 Weisses. Ash and Cindy. Laguna, common. Garuda from Final Fantasy III, hero. Talika, Lunafreya, and Meath. Oh, nice. That's a cool Yuna. Foil Yuna. Rare. Another lightning. So I think it's the second of the hero lightning. We'll start putting together a Final Fantasy 13 deck. Definitely more Final Fantasy 13 than I have 12. Marine. Rare. Daisy Hero. And we are into our last stack. Blah, blah, blah. Kites. Common. Arcelia. Hero. Drill, Yuri. So just the one full art. So maybe you just get one full art. Foil Black Mage. Cool. Zonde, Hero. Renoa, Fujin, Arc. Getting a lot better at the knowing what's in each slot and where they go in the stacks. Lena, legendary foil. That's a cool looking card. Oh, another legendary foil. Very nice. Oh, it's beautiful. That a mono art. So great. Melusine. Hero. Yumkax from 11. Oh, I didn't play 11. That's why it's so strange. Sid Hayes from Final Fantasy 3, an early Sid hero. Well, I think that gives me a playset of Titus. Hero. Another Echidna. And Weisspain Cindy. Oh, Sephiroth. Legendary foil. Cool. Tifa. Haven't had her. Tama, Yuri, Fong. Yeah, definitely have a playset of Fong. I might have to be a Final Fantasy 13 deck that I put together. Look at that. That's beautiful. Foil Bartz. Hero, but with that Yamano art. Two-headed dragon. More Amano art. Ugh, I love it. I got four more packs. Stick together and just jump right to the Foil Meath, rare. Oh, here's a 12. Bosch. There's a legend. Playset of Ramza. Krista, foil hero. Cerebus. That's cool. Hero. Two more to go. Rama, foil common. Elena, hero. All right, last one. Looking for something big. And not so much. Kalmia is a rare. And, oh, the Yuffie. This Yuffie's really good. It is a legend. Rare, rare, rare. So, yeah, so we got one full art legend of Fran, I don't know. Love that character. And then as far as legend goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 non-foil legends. And then what would be 29 heroes, if the math is right. So I guess that's the distribution. I don't know if this is normal distribution of foils. Is it possible to get multiple foils? Because I have almost as many foil commons as I do rares, and almost as many foil heroes as I do legends. That's close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, just shy. But percentage-wise, they don't match the. They're closer percentage-wise in ratio than the non-foil. But very cool. The chase, I believe, is a Yuffie, where it's like it's foil full art and it has like a foil stamp signature of the artist, I think is what it is, which is pretty cool. Didn't get that. Wasn't expecting to, obviously. 1 in 10 cases. I'm not sure how many are in a... how many boxes are in a case, but it's a long shot. And just for finishing it off, we get another foil full art legend as the box topper. So yeah, this is I am really digging this. I'll probably try to put a set together, not a full play set, but I think I'd like to get a set, just to have like in binder, just as references and be able to look through and flip through them and whatnot. I'd really like to have, but I don't know. We'll see what this comes out to, and like how close is it to a full set, right? So if I have, I guess we look at the pack. It may not be far off, to be honest. There's 14 legend cards, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 of the 14 legend cards. These are duplicates. Right? So getting a full set, I'm only missing 4 of the legend cards. Probably not too hard to get. This is going to be harder to heroes and whatnot. It's going to be harder to count. But I am curious to see what that comes out to. And if I can just buy singles of the other legends and whatever I'm missing here, and then buy singles for what I want playsets of if I decide to build a deck out of stuff. So yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. I'm not worried about having, I need a full set of foils or whatever. I just want the card. If it's in foil, and to be honest, having a full set of the non-foils is because you get to see some of the art better. So comparing the foil Lena to the non-foil Lena, I don't know. Like you with the foil, you miss out on the background a little bit, and I think that can really add to the art. So look at the foil versus non-foil Sinan. Like the art is there, but you can't really see it as well because of all the sparkly. So, in a sense, I kind of like the non-foil better. And I mean, I know the foil is supposed to be the chase, but as far as like getting a set and wanting to read it, I don't know how many of the starter ones there are though. That this throws me off. Because what the guy was telling me was that they'll throw starter from cards from the starter in the set that the starter is from. I have the starter of this set, and this is not a card that's in it. So I'll have to ask him about that. But yeah, that's it. Let me know your thoughts. And do you play this game? Have you heard of it? I didn't know this was even a thing until like 2 weeks ago, and evidently it's been out for years and years. Apparently, Square Enix doesn't do a very good job of advertising it. But I saw it. I was immediately drawn to it. Like this speaks to me. I played a round of it with a starter set, and I really enjoyed it. It's compared to Magic, it seems to be simpler in some ways, but more complex in others. The basic play is simple, but there's a lot more synergy between cards. So deck building, you really have to look for synergy between character types and elements and the game they're from. It's not just about like generic, like with Magic you create these combos and you're dipping into 1, 2, maybe 3 different colors of mana within a single deck. But there's and you build your combos, but between individual cards there's not as much synergy. Like the starter deck that I played was a Final Fantasy 15 deck, and between the main characters, like you want to get those main characters out because they all play off each other. It's not about creating like here's a combo, boom, 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 done. It's about having those cards on the field and they continue to play off each other. Like if as soon as I put one of them out, as long as I have a particular Noctis out, it has an enter the battlefield trigger. Whenever I attack with, I think, Prompto, as long as I have one of the other 3 out, I get to draw cards. There's a lot more synergy between the cards, which makes it more complex. Not just also to build a deck, but as I was playing, when I played my first game, we played with hands open. So the guy that was helping me learn could see what I had, so he could kind of guide me with things. But I'd play things and he'd be like, "Oh, but does one of your other cards play off that?" Like, "Oh, geez." Like, and I'm sure if you make the deck, you have those things in mind. But to just be given a starter deck and playing it, like I had to keep rereading the cards. Like, okay, I'm doing this. Does something I already have in play trigger off that or not? Because they do play off each other so much, which is kind of cool. It's going to make deck building very interesting, and not just looking for particular combos. Like, I hope I get this combo, and if I do, great, I win. If I don't, I lose, which seems to be the way it is in Magic. With this, if some of those synergies take place, cool. If they don't, then they're still out there being able to swing for damage and whatnot. But I really, so far, really like the design of the game itself and the cards as well. I mean, you get those Amano arts. There's other original art like that Lena that's just beautiful. So that's it. Let me know your thoughts on general card breaking, this particular card game itself, Final Fantasy in general. whatever, just comment and start a conversation. So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. This video was brought to you by Titan Comic Pressing. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Titan Comic Pressing LLC.